All right, Nolan. I've just been running around in
What's
this
up, Blaine?
lobby. We're in the TAT private lobby. I've been hearing some weird noises coming from that bush, and there's like a thing sticking out of it. It's very bright colored, and you see that? You see that? I got tagged, bro.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, let's go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the TAT podcast. I'm Blaine, and I'm joined with Nolan today.
What's up, guys?
So, we are a Gorilla Tag competitive group called RBC. We do have channels, a lot of us, but we don't post on it much. But we're starting this podcast because we just want to talk and play Gorilla Tag. So, it's called the Talk and Tag Podcast, short TNT. Or TAT, that's what it is. But yeah, Nolan's gonna be playing in Beach. We all play in our favorite maps, and we're just gonna talk, Talk, tag people. So we're playing Infection, and we're just kind of having some fun, So, yeah, we're gonna talk about things. Leave it in the comments down below what you want us to talk about. So, like, if you want us to talk about, I don't even know. Anything, really.
Blaine, why is your favorite map Forest?
Well, here's the thing. When I joined Gorilla Tag, I only played on Forest, and when Beach came out, I never really enjoyed it. And to be honest, I think of it as like the brain rot map.
The brain rot map?
Yeah, because you'll see all these like clips of people
Like the small children just.
They just make videos in Beach, and they Oh shoot, we got this guy. Let's go.
I swear, the thing I hate about most in Beach is like the water runners.
Yeah, water is... I'm pretty good at water run. I'd say I have a mixed skill set for Beach, because I'm like pretty good at ziplining and like the water and stuff, but I'm really bad at like making routes and stuff and not messing up the zipline to the ropes and the ropes to the zipline,
Yeah, I've created a bunch of my own routes, but
the reason why I like Forest is because there's just so many things you can do. There's so many branching routes, there's so many wall routes, there's so many places to go.
well, I've never been able to wall run. I'm like terrible at it.
I love wall running, however, it's not my strong suit. Like, I'm not fast at it. I'm really good at branching, that's what I like. Like, if you see in the video right now, I'm doing some crazy scales and stuff. This is my strong suit. But yeah. So, if you want us to talk about anything, like any questions you have for us, leave in the comments down below, and in the next podcast video, we will talk about every single one. So, if you want to know, like, what our school is like and stuff, we'll talk about it. Of course, we won't tell you what school we go to or anything.
We don't need people tracking us down or anything like that.
But we will talk about some stuff you want us to talk about. I just got tagged.
You're the first one. I haven't been tagged yet.
Well, the new round started a while ago.
Oh, well.
Or like just started. Not started
My
a while
round's
ago.
been going on for quite some time.
Yeah, when I joined in, we just we were still in that match, so. But also, I've just been running around. I haven't been actually like running from people. Let me try and get this guy. Come on. He's gonna juke me. Let's go. But yeah, I think this is a good idea because, I think it's very nice to watch Gorilla Tag content. Like, I feel like it's just a fun thing to watch, and to just listen to dudes talk about stuff, I feel like that's even better.
I don't mind it. I've never really been a podcast person, but I think I'm going to be able to get a hold of it.
Here's the thing, I don't listen to a lot of podcasts, but I love the idea of just like listening to someone talk about your interests or really anything you want. Like, for example, I started RBC, and let's talk about that story of how I started RBC. It's a good
I haven't heard this story in a
started.
while.
So it actually, a while ago, I joined a lobby. I used to play Gorilla Tag in like public lobbies all the time. I rarely play in them anymore because I don't like the people. I don't like the, what would I say, like community, I guess. Some people can be really toxic and stuff and just kind of annoying and a pain to play with. So I don't really play in them anymore, but I used to like Hunt a lot, and they took Hunt out of the game, which I'm really sad about. Yeah, I really liked Hunt.
I don't even think I noticed that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I never like played it as much as I play Infection, but it was like a really fun game mode, and I don't know why they took it out.
They removed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they did. I mean, I am glad they took it out though, because like it opens the possibility for like what they did with Guardian, like add fun game modes every like seasonal update and stuff that are just kind of like fun to play with. Like I love the Guardian mode; it's so cool. The idea of like throwing people around.
Now that's fun.
Of course, I think the one thing about the Guardian mode is that it's not very fun in public lobbies, like after a while, because it's just kind of repetitive, which I guess Infection is repetitive as well, but especially Guardian, because all you're really doing is just running to get the thing, and then like if you get it, yeah, you have it for like 30 seconds, and then somebody else.
It's like free-for-all, almost.
Shoot, yeah. GG. But back to the story.
You good?
Yeah, I was just dapping this dude up. Back to the story. Let's see, what is it? So, as I was saying, I like to join public lobbies, and I was in Hunt, just playing a game, and this dude joined. His name was Root Beer. And I don't know if you've ever seen it, Nolan. Have you ever seen the dude that just goes root beer?
No.
On like
yes, I
YouTube
have.
and TikTok?
I have.
Yeah,
seen
the dude
that.
that goes root beer.
Root beer.
Yeah, so the dude was just kind of like saying root beer and stuff, and I was like, "What are you saying, man?" I thought it was funny, so I started saying it too and stuff, and he was like, "My root beer brother." So we became the Root Beer Brothers. We like had the same color code. We got the same cosmetics on. And we just went around. We were the best in the lobby at that point, and because we were like with all noobs, everybody wanted to join the Root Beer clan. It was just such a good experience. I loved that lobby. And so
we've all had that favorite lobby that we've.
Yeah, I've had lots of experiences like that in Hunt. That's why I loved Hunt, is I met a lot of the like not sweats but still okay people played Hunt, so you could like really find good people on there that weren't toxic and stuff. With Infection nowadays, I feel like even in casual lobbies, not even competitive lobbies, you still see players that like exceed your skill level by a lot. And,
I mean, even in Beach, I've seen that happen, but I've gotten better.
Yeah, even in Beach.
I've gotten worse and I've gotten better.
I've never seen what the competitive scene is really like in Beach, but I'm sure it's... I can't see.
It's a lot of like rope things.
I got attacked. Yeah, but what I was gonna say is, I love the public lobbies when you meet people you really like and stuff. It's a shame though if you don't friend them or if you don't like keep up with them, they'll just kind of fade away. You'll never see them again.
Yeah, that's like. Oh.
That's one flaw. That's one flaw of playing a game online, is that these people, if you don't remember to friend them, or if you don't remember to talk to them again, or like find them, keep some kind of contact with them, then you'll just basically never see them again.
I've actually had that happen, and even with when I'm friends with other people, I've actually had this happen. Where I'll like meet somebody, and I'll meet them again in a lobby after like I didn't friend them, and I'm like, is it just pure luck or coincidence?
I get that so much. there's only been like one time that's happened. I met this kid again in a lobby, and I didn't friend him, and I was like, "Oh, what's up, man?" I think it was in an RBC lobby though, so it wasn't like a public lobby, but it was like I had met him in a private lobby, and I think we told him to like come for a 1v1 or something, and we like told him about RBC and stuff, and he was like a really cool dude. His name was Bullet, RBC Bullet.
Ooh.
Do you remember that dude?
No, I don't think I was there for Bullet.
I think you were there the day that he like rejoined. I'll have to explain that story, but I keep getting off track. This is what the podcast will be all about. It's just stories, and then get off track, and then stories,
and then
more
stories.
stories.
It's like a back and forth thing.
Yeah. Me and Nolan both have like ADHD, so we get sidetracked a lot.
Well, okay, I have autism, and I have ADHD as well.
I have combined or like complex ADHD or whatever it is, so
I'll just start like stuttering every once in a while.
When I'm talking to people, or when I'm talking to like people I know, I'll say it a lot. I'll just like say my story over and over again, or like, you know, I'm being chased right now. Gotta lock in.
Oh,
the kids are talking. I didn't mute them.
Yeah, I've had that problem. I wish there was like a way for us to like mute them.
Yeah, but this guy didn't, and like
knowing
Oh shoot.
Gorilla Tag players.
Yeah, I'm dead.
It's just gonna a cycle of
GG.
shoot.
Okay, that kid's tagged. Okay.
Cycle of joining and rejoining.
Back to the story. Yeah. So back to what I was saying.
Well,
RBC, the original story about it. So, in that public lobby, after I left this dude, I was like, I want to keep this going somehow. I want to recruit people to just like be like this dude, you know, have the same attitude, have the same demeanor of the game, and like just like I wanted to start a clan for a while. So I had seen like TTT and all those pro clans. Of course, we're not good as any of them. We're probably
a fraction of
we're a very low ranked clan. We don't have high skill level, but we have high enough where it's like impressive. We've played the game for a fair amount of time.
Well, I know you, Blaine. You've been playing in Forest for pretty much most of the time that you've been in Gorilla Tag. We've also experienced other maps.
I really haven't had much experience on walls, which I think you can see in this video. I'm not fast. I'm not Lucioing. I can just like simply wall run. I can do it kind of fast. I can vert kind of, but I'm really good at branches. I love making routes, scaling, just kind of running. I'm not an amazing tagger. I like jukes and stuff. They surprise me, you know. But yeah, so I just wanted to make this clan. I wanted to make it, and I thought, what better place to start now? Like all my friends were in Gorilla Tag right now. Everyone was into it. No one was like not playing it at that time. So I was like, well, why not I just do this now? So I talked to Nolan about it, I think, and it was in early January of last year, 2023, when I think I started it. And I think I was in my prime. Yeah, it was January 2023. Or no, 2024. January 2024. Earlier this year. I remember. And
because I started going at the wall early, so whenever you got on the wall, it was higher than you.
Sorry,
and yeah, so it's really not that. It's really not that old, but it feels old to us because we.
I guess maybe because we haven't come back to it in a while, maybe.
Yeah. But I keep getting sidetracked because I almost got tagged, or I was getting chased, so I had to like stop talking, you know. Okay, yeah, but I started this clan and talked to Nolan about it. I was like, Nolan, you're pretty good at beach, but you're not great at forest, so I was like, I'm gonna put you through a class. I'm gonna get you good at forest. We never really could get him amazing at branches or
Okay,
walls.
well, hold on.
He did
In
take
my
up.
defense, I've
Listen.
clutched up from time to time.
Listen, I will explain that later, Nolan. I'll talk about it.
Okay.
He's actually gotten. He was actually like he picked up branching and scaling pretty quickly. He's not a master at it. He's not like amazing at it, where he can do every branch really good and really fast. But he's like better than most like average players. So I consider it a win because he picked it up so fast. And so in the beginning, it was just me and Nolan playing 2v2s against random people from competitive lobbies.
Then we had RBC Apple. RBC Apple.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk about that. So, one day we were doing a 2v2, and we met this kid named RBC Apple. He's with one other dude. His real name is Chris. I'll just say that. And we met him just in a public lobby. We asked him to do a 1v1 with us, or like a 2v2, whatever. And we, yeah, that's the story. We invited him. He was like, can I join RBC? And what we were doing with RBC, if people wanted to join, is we were just like asking them questions, and we would do like a tryout. So we would take like one other random person in a lobby, and we would make him do a 1v1, see how he branches, see how he does walls. And RBC Apple was very good. He was similar to my skill level, if not a little better at that point. And I was like, alright, this dude is a must-have. Plus, he was super nice, and he was open to like recording and stuff with us often. And he even had a little deal for us. He had a friend named RBC Butter. Butter. And Butter was not amazing at the game. However, Butter offered to be our filmer and film our 1v1s at a good angle. So like we could get better shots and stuff and not just in first person like I'm recording now. Because I did not have a PC or camera mod yet. All I had was a Quest.
I don't think either of us had a PC. It was literally, well, okay. No, it was 2023. Because
no, it was 2024.
No, I swear it was 2023.
But like, I mean, January 2024 was when we like started RBC. I know.
Well, is that with everybody? But I feel like you started it earlier in 2023 because I had my laptop.
I mean, I started it in 2023 with like you and school friends and stuff, but not with what's his face. Not with like RBC Apple and them. That was in January. That was when we started doing that. So we gathered a couple people. We gathered some people from school. I'm lagging a bit.
There wasn't too many people from school.
Yeah. But I'm lagging a fair amount. This sucks. For the podcast, but anyways, we gathered a lot of people. We had about like 8 people in total. In fact, I could like list you off their names right now. Let me see. So we had.
I could not. If you asked me to do it, I could not.
We had Kaylor, RBC Apple,
well, okay,
RBC.
Was Kaylor actually like an official member, or did we just let him shut him up about it?
Yeah, he was pretty good. He was pretty good. He joined us for some games. We had RBC Butter, as we said, that's Josiah. We had RBC Apple Chris. We had RBC Tism, which was Anderson. He's gonna be joining us for these episodes.
That man is Tism. We
had RBC Wings.
He doesn't get the autism. He just gets the tism.
We had RBC Wings. It was a fun group of people. We liked playing with them. Mostly RBC Apple though. Me, Nolan, RBC Apple would get on nights. We would just get on for like an hour or two, play matches, win some, we lose some. I had a whole notebook that had our wins and losses, and I think like it was close to 50%. or a little more towards the win side, I think, near the end of it. So that's good. I can count that as a success, since we were facing a lot of our players from competitive lobbies, which I was like excited about. I thought it was. I know it might. I mean, for some people it might sound like, oh, they're just
another
facing competitive people.
Just another group.
Just another. Yeah. But it was exciting for us to see, like, people that I randomly gathered do well. Now, I've recently caught up with RBC Apple. It's been, like, almost a year. And he is keeping his skill good. He is better than me now, I would consider
Oh, you
him.
have talked to him? I haven't spoken to him in ages.
Well, it's been a while since I've talked to him. It's been, like, 3 months. But I did catch up with him near the beginning of school, I think it was. And he was keeping his skill level. He's still very good. He's gotten a lot better at walls. He can, like, Lucio, I think. He can get to, like, slippery walls. He's pretty good at walls. But yeah. So RBC started all with just that one dude, you know? Saying Rupert. That's how I started it. And so we've had lots of stuff happen, and we've just kind of grown apart. We just stopped playing Gorilla Tag for a while.
Okay,
And
well,
then we just, like, kind of...
in my defense, I stopped playing Gorilla Tag for a long time.
Yeah, I did too. And RBC Apple kind of just stopped talking on the group chat that we had and stuff, so we just kind of forgot about it for a little bit. And then I started playing again, Nolan started playing again, everyone kind of just started playing again, and, you know, we got...
Oh my god, dude, you're fucked.
We got into a groove, so it's nice.
Oh, that was red. Oh, I'm blind.
So, Nolan, do you want to share any stories that you have?
I'm gonna share the story of how I became the original King of Beach. The reason why I say original is because my old account got banned because of modding. But that was fun times. I don't regret it.
That's a story for.
That's a story for another time. Another time. But no, anyways. So, Beach was just released. Me wanting to know what it is, checks it out. But I go in and I'm chilling. I join a public code and I'm like, what the flip is this? And I get in and it's like no cussing, Anderson. Anyways.
They can't hear him. They can't hear him, don't worry.
Oh, they can't hear him?
No.
Okay. But anyway, so
No,
they can't.
it's because they can't hear Nolan either, or me. You can only hear the person who's recording his audio. And I'm gonna combine them in the edit, so we can't hear you.
well, anyways, so Beach was just released, and I got a hang of it pretty fast with like the ropes and the zip lines and stuff. I thought it was pretty fun to hang around like that. And so
I'm gonna try to tag this dude.
well,
Come here,
okay.
I'm BGG. You actually did like really good job.
Oh shoot. Okay, so the original shut up. The original King of Beach. I can't remember this story. Hold on. But this is about what, 8 months ago when I actually like first got banned. But Beach was just released, and I hang up. I'm repeating myself. No, my ADHD.
Don't worry,
Okay,
man,
hold
you
on.
got this.
I'm tagged.
You got this. Just try not to focus on tagging anyone. Just, like, run. Don't run away from...
No, we're not.
No. But I feel
But
like...
anyways,
I think you
anyways.
might. I'm still thinking.
Beach was just released. I guess like I started calling myself the King of Beach. I wasn't really that good, but I thought of myself as like the best player in the lobby, just because of my autistic stupid. Yeah, I guess you could call it that. But until Pendulum Water Running, what
Pendulum
existed?
Water.
Yeah, freaking.
That's why I say Beach is the brain roll map. That's why I say it. Like, what even is Pendulum Water Running?
That's what I had to ask myself. And I can't even pendulum, and I tag most of everybody in here. But I can tag anybody in Beach. Doesn't matter how fast you are. If you think you're fast, you're not. I don't mean to like put anybody down by just saying
I agree.
that.
Nolan, I agree completely with you, because there'll be times where I think I'm doing amazing and that I'll beat everyone in the lobby, but it turns out I just suffer.
And see, that's what I find funny. It's like people think they're the best of the best, and like you can be ranked #1, but that's not really a title. It's just a saying. Like, oh yeah, you're that rank. There's nothing really about it.
And it seems like at a certain point, even though you feel like you're good, or you feel like you're really progressing in the game, Gorilla Tag, at the end of the day, it's a game that's easy to learn, hard to master. And I think I still haven't mastered it. I would say I'm relatively good at the game, but I don't think I've mastered it. Like, there's so many things to do. There's so many things you can do. There's so many, like, strategies. There's so many, like, things to learn. There's so many, like, reaction time, knowing how to juke people, knowing when people are juking, trying to, like, come up with, this dude's gonna try to juke me, but where is he gonna go? Is he gonna go right, left, backwards, forwards? And just that idea is complex. And it makes... Yes, hackers. Yes. Anyways. And Nolan. So continue your story. So, yeah. So what you're saying is you were able to find someone that, like, kind of was as good as you? Yeah. I mean, that's really cool. I do have to vow on Nolan's side. I mean, I'm sure you're seeing his footage right now. Nolan is very good at Beach. I have not been able to catch him, like, a single time. I mean, that's not coming from a lot, since I'm not very good at Beach. I have my skill sets in Beach, but I'm not overall a good player. That's the thing. I cannot catch everyone in Forest. I can catch probably maybe 50% of the lobby, but most of the time I cannot catch everyone. Yeah, that one guy. That's just so good. And there was that kid in this last lobby that I was in. I'm in TAT now, the private server. But there's this kid in that lobby that I was in last time that was super good, Lucio running everywhere, and I was able to predict his route, so he Lucio runned up. I started verting, not Lucioing, just verting. And I saw that he was going to try and turn around, so I went the other way, and I caught him off guard and tagged him. So that's really what Gorilla Tag is all about. You don't have to match the skill level all the time. You have to predict what their movement's going to be. Whether that be following them on the trees or staying on the ground and waiting for them to fall, it really just depends, because you might be able to see, like, flaws in their route, or, like, places they're going to go. So, like, oh, they're going to go this way, I'm going to take this route, and I can get to them here. Or they're going to fall down here, so I'll come up and meet them at the ground. So it's a lot of different, like, predictions and just coming up with ideas. That's why I love this game. It's just, you know, you can come up with lots of things to do. Oh, yeah. Definitely. But yeah, music helps a lot. I agree with that. Well, I think we're gonna end the episode for today. So I think this episode is going to be about 40 minutes. So pretty long starter episode. If you watched to the end, props to you, man. This is like a pretty new channel, 30 subscribers about. It's going on Nolan's as well. But I would be very surprised if anyone actually watched this full thing. If you did, thank you. And if you didn't, you're not going to hear this, but, you know. Let's just close it out. So, yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. So, this is the TAT podcast. We got Tag and Talk. We got lots of guest appearances. We got a bunch of different people coming on. Friends, random people we know from RBC, like RBC Apple and stuff. All of those people may make an appearance someday. But this is the first episode. We're just introducing you to our basic hosts. We also got one more who will be joining us in a future episode. Probably once a week, maybe once a week, maybe like twice a week. Maybe one video on one video on Monday over the weekend, one video on Friday. Now, this is a new channel, so I wouldn't expect it to grow very fast, but if it does, thank you guys for the support. And yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. So, this has been the TAT podcast, Tag and Talk, and we'll see you in the next one.